Lil Nas X made his first court appearance following a bizarre incident.
Lil Nas X has been charged with battery on a police officer.
The singer pleaded not guilty to felony charges.
Back in 2019, you've probably heard this earworm. Lil Nas X struck gold when he dropped Old Town Road. I used to hear this song on the radio almost every single day, which was really quite bizarre because Lil Nas X kind of came out of nowhere. From sleeping on his sister's couch after dropping out of college, then suddenly he had the biggest song in the entire world. But now in 2025, Lil Nas X's life has completely changed. He's no longer charting or doing collabs, and he's been spotted getting into altercations with the police in LA after wandering around half naked on Ventura Boulevard in cowboy boots. He was hospitalized after that, and now he's booked on suspicion of battery. So what exactly happened? How did he go from meme star to mega hit to now something that looks like a flop era? So around 6 years ago, Lil Nas X bought a beat for $30 odd, recorded in a closet at his sister's place, and dropped it on SoundCloud. Then the Billy Ray Cyrus remix turned it from a good song into a viral hit, and suddenly Nas X was everywhere. TikTok, radio, every remix you could think of. Wow, there are 90 remixes of the song. Record-breaking 19 weeks at #1 on Billboard, Diamond status, and more.
I was pushing it through memes like for months, and it was like, going up like slowly.
And you were happy with the steady climb too?
Yeah,
like, yeah,
it was. I was like, yeah, it was like, let's keep it going. And it like hit TikTok. It was like,
yeah.
Then following the success of Old Town Road, Nas X then released his debut EP, 7, and later on, Montero. And these albums showed he could shift between styles: country, trap, pop, rap, soft rock. While also making music, Lil Nas X was huge into internet culture, and he did a lot of collabs with very big internet personalities.
Give me a kiss.
no, bro, I'm not gonna kiss you, bro.
No, you just about to give me one.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, he was.
And here's when things started to shift, because Lil Nas X was heavy into controversy. I feel like he did most of it on purpose. Satanic imagery, religious provocations, the Satan shoes. Then later with songs like J Christ. Anytime he did something controversial, he was talked about a lot, and these moves worked. Until they didn't. Because some people defended him, others got tired or offended, and with each push, the room got a little more divided. But then Lil Nas X started doing things like changing his sound and style, and this year in 2025, he started talking about his personal struggles and health issues. He recently disclosed that he lost control on the right side of his face, and earlier this year, there've also been signs that things haven't been easy emotionally, mentally, and he talked about his difficult years, lack of confidence, and feeling unstable.
I was for a long time, These last few years were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me, and I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence in myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure I put intention towards my music and my vision and the creativity of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Montero era because I was more overly focused on, making sure the songs did well than making sure I was like having fun doing shit, you know what I mean?
And then last month, he was found wandering in his underwear and cowboy boots, and he got arrested after an altercation with police, hospitalized under suspicion of overdose, and now is currently being held. So what exactly happened? So in August, on a Thursday morning, the police responded to a call about a man in underwear and boots walking down Ventura Boulevard. In the clips, he's singing, dancing, he's talking to himself, he's touching his toes, he puts a traffic cone on his head. At one point, he even starts stripping, he takes off all of his clothes and he starts walking down the street in the middle of the road. Basically, it looked like a new music video, except without the camera crew. But things apparently escalated. According to police, when the officers arrived, Nas charged at them. One officer even claimed he was punched in the face. He was restrained, sent to a hospital for possible overdose, and later booked on misdemeanor charges of battery on an officer and obstructing arrest. Like I mentioned before, Lil Nas X has actually admitted that he's been struggling recently, that his last music era drained him, and that he's been coping with substances and mental health issues ever since his grandmother passed away. So much happened during my rise. Drugs and murder, and my grandmother passing. She was the first person close to me who died. It was devastating, and it made me a hypochondriac. I would wake up heart racing. It was scary. And that led to a period of self-medicating, smoking heavily, And then I started feeling more connected with the universe and taking everything as a sign. But there's always a pattern with Lil Nas X. There's a brand of him trolling critics. Remember the Satan shoes with human blood? Sold out in under a minute. Remember the Montero video where he pole danced into hell and gave Satan a lap dance? Or the fake pregnancy? It was all to build hype for his albums. It's always been the same formula: controversy, backlash, headlines, music. So now people are wondering if the meltdown is real or if it's just his version of Kanye West wearing a hood. A few people were suspicious, saying that right before this, he wiped his Instagram post, posted cryptic teases, and dropped snippets of unreleased songs. So is this chaos by accident or by design?
I want to live. I want to fight. I want to live a wondrous life.
The most recent update about Lil Nas X is that he has entered a treatment program after his arrest. So as far as charges go, there's the battery on the police officer, which could either be a misdemeanor slap on the wrist, or it could be a felony with up to 3 years in prison. Then there's the resisting arrest and the possible intoxication charges. Notice I didn't say indecent exposure, even though he was naked walking down the streets. I guess that's fine on Ventura Boulevard.
And so this is just an aberrant episode in an otherwise productive life. To call his life productive, I think, would be an understatement.
Nas X's bail remains set at $75,000 and his next court date will be scheduled for November. Lil Nas X is currently facing 3 felony counts of battery causing injury to a police officer and 1 felony count of resisting arrest, and he has since pled not guilty.
Your girl is gonna be okay, y'all. Okay? She's gonna be alright. She's gonna be alright. That was terrifying. That was terrifying. That was a terrifying last 4 days. But your girl is gonna be alright.
On paper, this looks like a young artist publicly struggling with mental health, self-medicating, spiraling. I don't think Lil Nas X is done. He's talented, creative. But as of 2025, he's definitely going through a rough patch. Going through his Instagram posts, you can see that a lot of his most recent posts are a little unhinged. He's making forts, playing the tambourine in a robe. But the comments seem pretty positive, people sending thoughts and prayers. But as long as he takes care of his health, both physically and mentally, I'm sure he can come back. But what do you think? So we'll see what happens next. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, leave me a comment down below. And be sure to tune in next time.